What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day and very excited about today because today is Thursday, which kind of marks, in my mind, the start of the weekend, at least weekend betting. If you guys don't know, Thursday and Friday and Saturday are normally our biggest days on the VIP. I send out the most volume to you guys, and we already have a ton of setups going into tonight, going into tomorrow, a lot of setups tomorrow with League of Legends, and you guys can really see that for the left side of the screen here, these kind of four square of plays here. We have a lot set up for League of Legends for these different discounts. Prizepicks has been sending out, and then we also on the left side of the screen have two setups going into tonight for Canadian football. So this is a setup for Canadian football, so cross our fingers we can hit this for a 9x. And then right here, guys, also set up for a one DMP and then one hit in Counter-Strike here for another Canadian football match that is actually happening tomorrow night. Okay, so a ton of setups tomorrow for League of Legends during the day. We have a setup tonight going into Canadian football, and then we have a setup for tomorrow. Okay, so early weekend, already have a lot of setups. So gearing up for a big weekend, hopefully. And then we have kind of more in the middle here. We hit this one overnight in Counter-Strike. We also hit this one last night with this, I think this was the third and final taco of the day. And then I took Pep Balil, I think is how you say his name, to go over 1.5 shots. He ends up getting 5 shots right here. So really nice to see that he does hit. Unfortunately, down here, two of the hot dogs yesterday did miss for us, which sucks. Got very, very close. But overall, guys, this kind of canceled each other out, right? We hit this one last night for a 3x. We unfortunately miss. So we kind of spend 3 units, right? We spend a unit, and then we hit for a 3x. So these kind of slips right here just all cancel each other out. If you guys do not know why I bet $1 per entry, it's because I'm heavily limited on Prizepicks. Prizepicks pretty much says that I cannot play any more than like $20 a day on their application because I win too much, and I'm too big of a risk to be let loose and let free and bet any more money than that. So it sucks. I got limited around February of this year. February we did 95 units of growth, so that's probably a big reason why I got limited. Also, I send out these plays every single day to you guys, so they're definitely watching my account and kind of flagging my account, which sucks. But my main goal, as always, is to make you guys money. And even though I'm only playing $1 entries, it's for ease of tracking, so I can track my units very easily, and you guys can also get my plays no matter what. So you guys can put the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, whatever you want on the plays that I send out, and you guys can make money over the long term. If you guys do not know, since May 1st, this number is actually more like 65 or 64 now, but we are up like 63, let's just call it, units since May 1st. So this is over about like 56 days. So we are actually averaging more than a unit a day, okay? We are up 180 units on the year. So far in the past 30 days, guys, we're up about 38 to 40 units. So this is over the last 30 days. Really nice to see there. If you guys don't know what being up 63 units means in the course of, 55 days, whatever it is, you'd be up $630 if you were a $10 bettor. You'd be up if you're a $25 bettor, you'd be up more than $1,500. And a $100 bettor, if you put $100 on every single play that I've taken over the past 55 days, you'd be up more than $6,000 with just clicking links on your phone, guys. It is as simple as that. I did tell you guys yesterday, I'm going to show you guys how to be profitable bettors in the next, and you can be a profitable bettor, brag to your friends about profiting in betting on Prizepicks, and you guys can, really my goal is to get you guys into betting as a side hustle. You guys can pay off car loans, you guys can pay off rent, you guys can pay off grocery bills, whatever it is with betting. It is a real thing, guys. All you have to do is join my VIP. I have hundreds of people in my VIP making money every day, paying off different things, paying off different, birthday parties or whatever it is, while having full-time jobs, while having kids, while being very, very busy during the day. I know how it is, guys. And all you have to do is get into my VIP. When I send out plays, it goes straight to your phone via text message. You just click a link on your phone, and then the tails will be tailed automatically on your Prizepicks account, where you can just put in your unit size and tail every single bet I send out. I send out around 8 to 9 bets every single day. To get into my VIP, you can have a number of ways to get in free. The first method is to be with Bettor. So if you do not have Bettor, this is the logo right here. If you do not have Bettor, if you've not signed up for Bettor yet, you can do so. All you have to do is text me the word Bettor to my number right here, and I'll get you in for 2 months free for Bettor. You just put $10 into an app, guys. It's really, really easy to do so. And then if you do already have Bettor or you want a different application, you guys can text me the word Bovada to my number right here, and I'll get you guys 2 months free. Make sure your state is in the blue. I'm in Texas, and I use Bovada all the time. If your state is in the purple, then you can use Bettor too. So a lot of overlap. So if you guys want 4 months free of VIP. You guys can text me Bovada. You guys can text me better. I'll give you both the instructions, and legitimately within 10 minutes, you guys can get 4 months free of the VIP. It is as simple as that. And really, at most, it'll take you guys maybe $10. So $10, 10 minutes of your time, you guys can get 4 months of VIP by signing up for Better and signing up for Bovada, okay? And all you have to do is just text me first to get that, get those instructions. One last thing, guys, I did want to say, yesterday's YouTube play unfortunately did miss. I did say at the end of yesterday's video that we just came off of a crazy streak, and on Monday's video, this just cashed for us right here for a 6x, okay? So yesterday's play unfortunately did miss, but we were hitting in the past like 6 out of the last 8 videos, and yeah, unfortunately yesterday's play did miss, which was a 6x entry. But I was I did tell you guys that when we play 6x entries, we're only supposed to hit 1 in 6 of them to break even. If we hit 1 in 5 of them, we would be profitable over time, okay? So that's kind of where you're going to more of like the VIP the VIP mindset, right? Where you just take the plays every day, the math will work itself out. That's why we play 9x entries, guys. That's why we play 6x entries like these, because over a long period of time, if you just hit 1 in 5 of a 6x, or you hit 1 in 8 of a 9x, you're going to make money over time, right? Just think about that. If you have a 9x entry and you played 8 of them and you only hit 1 of them, you would actually make money off of that. Even though you'd see a lot of losses on your Prizepicks account and it might be a punch to the gut, you would actually make money off of that, right? You'd make like 2 units off of 7 losses and 1 hit, right? If that's a 9x entry. So just think about that. That's how the math plays out on Prizepicks. You're not supposed to win every single entry, and you guys know that, right? If you guys have been following me for the past couple of days at least, I mean, look at this, guys. These are all the hits we've had in this past week, right here on this YouTube channel, completely free. So leave a like for that, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the entry of the day. I will say, honestly, props to Prizepicks. I don't give them props too much. They've been sending out crazy amounts of promos, and we do have Grant Holmes to go over 4 pitcher strikeouts. That's what I'm going with here. And then I got Shakira Austin to go over 7 rebounds is going to be the other play. I will say Asia Wilson is also on the board for 0.5 points, so you could sub it in for Grant Holmes if you want. I will be sending out a play to my free Winnable, also to my Twitter. If you guys are following my Twitter, then if you guys are not following my Twitter, follow my Twitter. If you guys are following my Twitter, look out for another free play in later today that's going to be utilizing one of these discounts. So we'll see if they have any more discounts today. If not, it's going to be utilizing this Asia Wilson line right here. Okay, guys? So I'm pairing Grant Holmes up with Shakira Austin over 7 rebounds. Now, why do I like her over 7 rebounds? Let me get into it right here. Hopefully this does not bump. If it does bump to 7.5, I'll be honest with you guys, I still like it at 7.5, right? Which I don't normally say with things like WNBA plays, just because NBA, WNBA basketball, it's very dependent on getting the line specific to that line, right? But I actually like this up to 7.5, but I'm getting it at 7 right now on Prizepicks, which I like a lot. Now, if you look at her 2025, right, you'll see a big gap in discrepancy, right? Some games she's getting 3 rebounds over here earlier in the season, and then she hits a mark where she gets 11, 5, 7, 9, 10, 7, 8, right? It is because, guys, she has gotten a starting role on the Mystics, okay? So she is now a starting player on the Mystics, and you guys can actually see her minute share, okay? So some of these earlier games, she's only getting like 7 minutes, 10 minutes, which is kind of crazy because she's getting 3 rebounds in 7 minutes. She's getting 4 rebounds in 10 minutes. So she's a really solid player. She gets a ton of rebounds. She just was not getting the minutes earlier in the season because she was a backup. Now, these past 4 games, she has been a starter, okay? She got 27 minutes in game 1, the first game she started, and then 32 minutes, 29, let's just call it 30, and then 28 minutes in this 4th start that she's had. And she has gone over or hit this line in all 4 of the starts she's had, okay? So she started 4 times so far this season. She is starting again tonight versus the Las Vegas Aces. And again, if you guys look at her past 4 games, let me just look at the past 5 just to prove my point here. You guys will see she's playing anywhere over 27 minutes. She's hit this every single time, guys. So if she plays another 27 plus minutes tonight, I really like the over. And again, she is going to have a starting role on this team going forward. Also, the Aces, guys, are not very good against rebounding. You'll see against forwards, she's a power forward / center. Against forwards, they are 12th in the league. They're 12th out of 13 in the league against rebounding forwards. They're 5th out of 13, so a little bit better against centers. And then overall, which is honestly the better thing to look at, just like overall how they are against rebounding, they are 11th out of 13. So they're bottom 2 or 3 in the league against rebounding, power forwards and centers like Austin is. Okay, so really like this line here. Again, I like it up to 7.5. So if it bumps to 7.5, I would still take the overs, guys, which I do not say very much in WNBA. Okay, so this is why I like Shakira Austin to go over 7 rebounds, pairing it up with Grant Holmes. That is going to be all for the day, guys. Again, look out for a Twitter play where I'll send out another line with this Asia Austin play right here. Again, if you want to get into my VIP, you can sign up for Better. You can sign up for Bovada. If you have any questions about that, my number is always open, guys. I can answer any questions you have about the VIP or anything like that. This is what we have done so far over the past about like 55 days. Let's keep it going. We got a lot of League of Legends coming up next week or this weekend. Once these like first set of games on Friday happen, there's going to be more and more games going in through the weekend with MSI starting and kicking off. All right. So thank you guys again. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.